In 1419, the most powerful rulers in Europe looked at the Kingdom of Bohemia and laughed. They had the Holy Roman Emperor. They had the blessing of the Pope. They had thousands of heavily armored knights trained from birth to kill. Facing them was a ragged group of peasants, women, and farmers holding pitchforks and flails. It should have been a massacre, but the establishment made a fatal miscalculation. They didn't realize that the peasants were being led by a 60-year-old man with one eye and a genius for destruction. His name was Jan Žižka. When the First Crusade arrived to crush the heretic Hussites, Zizka looked at his army. He transformed simple agricultural tools into mobile fortresses. He loaded them with small cannons and handguns. When the heavy cavalry charged, expecting the peasants to run, they slammed into a wall of wood and iron. Zizka's men decimated the knights. The laughter in Europe stopped, but then tragedy struck. In 1421, while besieging a castle, Zizka was wounded in his remaining good eye. He was now plunged into total, permanent darkness. Most generals would have retired. Most men would have surrendered to despair. The enemy celebrated, assuming the blind old fool was finished. But Zizka did not step down. Instead, he had his guides describe the terrain to him in excruciating detail. He memorized the slopes, the forests, and the choke points. He stood in the center of the chaos, listening to the battlefield like a conductor listens to an orchestra. He heard the enemy horses. He heard the rattling of his wagons. He heard the perfect moment to strike. For 3 more years, the blind general led his armies against the finest military minds of the age. He ambushed them in the dark. He trapped them in valleys that he broke their morale. He fought for his people. He fought for his faith. He fought for their survival. By the time he died in 1424, not by the sword, but by the plague, he had cemented a record that remains almost unique in the history of warfare. He fought in over a dozen major battles and countless skirmishes. He never lost a single one. The blind man proved that true vision has nothing to do with eyesight.